Something wrong with my stream? Strange. I guess my stream was lagging somehow. I don't know. So what was I gonna do? Is discerning the transmundane. I really don't feel like doing that quest. What else have we got? SDR about Baldur's disappearance. Second word of solitaire shout. Well, since I'm on a Daedric quest kick, why not? Hello, Mr. DJ Repax. Welcome back. How are ya? Well, I was taking my break from gaming just a little while ago. I did something I've never done. I actually started dinner. Dinner time for me is usually 11, 12 o'clock at night.
Are you finished ogling the grotesque?
Ogling the grotesque. I didn't say a word to you, afflicted refugee. That word, ogling, sounds so wrong on so many different levels. Yes, I'm using mods. If I had $1 for every time. No, never mind.
Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart.
Rough. City of Markarth sure is a beauty. No doubt about that.
Sure, except for the storm cloaks.
Where do you want to go?
Dawnstar.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Oh, steady.
And what might you need?
Need something? What can I do for you?
You hear that? I swear there's something out there. Stop.
And here comes my first visitor.
My first
The
visitor.
Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend. Yes, my collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for. Let's talk inside. Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned. The tapestries hung here and outside were found in hideouts, where members of the Mythic Dawn would meet and plot. The cult's greatest accomplishment was the assassination of the Septim Dynasty and the opening of the Oblivion Gates. Ah, yes, that scabbard. Notice the insignia? An Oblivion Gate, a key symbol of Mehrunes Dagon, the patron Daedra of the Mythic Dawn.
And why do you have one of those pieces?
Did you have any questions about the museum? Or would you rather talk business?
Let's talk business.
A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to...
No, it
wiping
isn't,
out the
Sammy
remnants
Cat.
of the
You just
Mythic
think
Dawn.
it's a mod.
One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group. And they're right here, in Skyrim.
You want me to get those fragments?
At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders. And the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked. Good luck finding the fragments.
I should have grabbed one of these pieces while I was over in Markarth's territory to begin with. It's Top Ronin says, Bruce, bra, she thick. Yes, she is. Heston B, how are ya? Doing quests for these people. You ever feel like you're being used? Oh, absolutely. The Dragonborn is... they are the greatest of the errand runners. It would be nice if the player could send NPCs on quests. Assassin's Creed 3 and later implemented that sort of thing. What the hell? Who? Oh. You know, I've followed that ghost around, but he never led me anywhere. He goes to a treasure grave, up the hill, then back down again, then through a mountain. Then he tries to pick a novice lock that should have been so easy. I hate Skyrim's lockpicking. Oh. Bring the hilt to Silas. Where else? Just the one. No, that's near Falkreath. This is the one I need to get to. Should have grabbed that damn piece when I was here in Markarth just a little while ago. They should have a smash the chest open option Actually, JR, there is one of the standing stones does give you that ability. You can force open locked chests that are, I think, expert level, that use expert level or lower type locks. God, what the hell? Which standing stone does that? The Lord Stone, I believe. Meal Square. Miss me? But of course we did. Welcome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Lord Stone. It's either the Lord Stone or the Tower Stone that allows you to break open locks. These guys will follow me all the way to Markarth if they think they can. Taste of my last feeding is almost gone. I better feed on somebody, or I'll become blood-starved. Really? You're gonna land up there. JR, you say that as that blood dragon comes down. Yes, it's almost like the game is responding to my to my, I don't know, vitals, if you will. Skyrim Gamer 94, how far are you? I don't know how to answer that question. How far am I? As in level or what?
I cannot rest.
Now I'm a vampire night stalker. Even after getting Ben will shout, blood dragons are one of the very few that I don't mess around with. Typically, the blood dragons are fire breathers, and vampires don't get along with fire. Like what Skyrim Gamer 94, like what quests have you done? Bear with me, I will answer your question in a moment.
Who's? I love a good fight.
How about a good death? You like that?
Your end draws
Okay, what quests have I done? Well, I did the Alden quest, I did Dragonborn, did Dawnguard, done several of the Daedra quests. You don't have to kill Parthenax, Skyrim Gamer 94, that you don't have to. You're not going to get anything out of it by killing Parthenax anyway. And trust me when I say the blades, doing what the blades want doesn't warrant anything useful. There's several Parthenax mods which give you a choice to either kill Parthenax or basically tell the blades to go screw themselves. One of which is called the Parthenax Dilemma. May want to consider that one. I use a mod called Better Vampires, and every time Delphine tells me I have to kill Parthenax or the blades won't help me anymore, she gets enthralled. Yes, I actually do make Delphine a vampire thrall. Better Vampires allows for that. What are Sincelia's ultimate goals? You know, that's a good question, JR. I don't know. I guess I never thought that far into who she is. Some of her character traits include um, the seeking of power, vampirism, but she's not like a some bloodthirsty killer. Oh, and you know what? Where am I? I'm in the Reach right now. Yeah, let's see. Okay, I have to go here. But the Lover Stone is somewhere over here. Yeah, let's get the Lover Stone. What the Lover Stone does is makes all skills level 20% faster. It's something to that effect. Skyrim Gamer says, I play on my PS3. I can't afford a PS4 or PC. Oh, I understand, Skyrim Gamer. I started playing Skyrim on a PS3. Am I married in the game? No, I'm not. JR says, sounds like she is a worldly vampire thirsting for experiences. Damn, that could be a good book. That could be a good book. She's definitely the adventurous type.
Are you finished ogling the grotesque?
Ogling the grotesque.
I suppose I should be grateful you can simply attack me.
I'm almost half tempted to email Bethesda and ask them who came up with the word ogling. You know, JR, thinking a little further on your book idea. That could actually be a cool mod if like a bunch of people who play Skyrim wrote stories on who their character is, and you know, make a mod with books on different characters. I could get into that. Treasure Hunter's note. I'm close to finding the Dwarven Mace of Animus. I've tracked it down to Bloodlet Throne. You are nowhere near Bloodlet Throne. It's apparently guarded by a master vampire. You are so not close to finding it. No, you're right on top of me is what you are. Come on, dragon. Those under the sign of the lever always feel a lever's comfort. Oh, all skills improves faster, but it doesn't tell me yet what percentage. Mateus Fernandez, hello, how are you? Like, really? Don't land on top of me again, dragon. Okay, so where do I have to go all the way back here? There is going to come a point in my game where I'm going to have to start using magic, though. My one-handed skill it's up in the 90s. so I won't be able to use swords if I expect to level up any further. I'm not so much into the whole battle axe thing or great swords.
Bruce?
God damn, she moves fast. And where is my dragon? I totally got robbed. I don't know where my dragon went. I use 2 ebony swords enchanted with paralyze. I make my characters way overpowered. I like to use what do I like to use? Paralyze and soul trap, and or paralyze and fire damage. That slow time ability you have is really cool. Yeah, that's actually coming from Better Vampires. No, service to me is over. Where the hell were you when I was going up against these bandits? Crozende says, I use a shield and a Daedric sword enchanted with flame. I'm nowhere near getting the Daedric weapons. Apart from the quest I'm doing right now, I'm doing Pieces of the Past, which will allow me to claim Mehrunes Razor. Despite that weapon being a dagger, it's actually a pretty strong dagger. I think its base damage is 36 health points. And because it's a dagger, the character can strike a lot faster than they can with a sword. Old Smuggler's Trail. Yeah, this is definitely a Quasi's Questorium location, in which I'm nowhere near being able to handle that quest mod just now. Well, I've used one character for a while. He is level 79. I have all my smithing perks with all Daedric armor and weapons, and they're all legendary. Did it fucking miss her? Damn it.
Enjoy your last breath.
Bitch. Oh, god damn it. Son of a bitch. Deadly wenches again. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I have 99 smithing too. I was going to just smelt hundreds of gold bars and stack them in my house, but I figured they'd glitch out. Actually, JR, if you put them in a chest, they won't. I can't. Oh, Jesus. Frickin' bear has to show up now.
Must have been nothing. Is someone there?
Shit.
Give up while you still can.
Get him, motivating. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Freaking getting my ass kicked here. Now, I just wonder, what the hell is Deadly Wenches set to? If you use Deadly Wenches, you can change the difficulty. Vampires, expert, expert. I recommend to use Deadly Wenches expert difficulty with Skyrim expert difficulty. Seriously? Frickin' no wonder these guys are so difficult. Wow. I don't have a shield, man. Do I have an invisibility? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this one sneakily and stealthy. There's one. Oh, bitch. Seriously, she fucking detects me all the way over here. One by one, they all died. She passed through each chamber like the Reaper, cloaked in broad daylight, and she crept through the depths of hell unseen. And like a shadow, she stealthily slit the throats of her enemies one by one. That's pretty awesome. That damn shaman is regenerating health. So are these guys gonna follow me down here? Looks like they are. Yep, she sure is. Bitch saw me. You guys are my hype. Staff of Firebolts, 28 points of damage. What does that do? Fortified block. If there's one thing I wish about streaming on YouTube, it's that comments entered into the chat would like become comments on a given video. That'd be so cool. You guys come up with some awesome ideas. And it's hard for me to remember them all. See, is that an... That looks like some swinging dick all the way over there. Shit, too far away. I'm sure you heard something too. Ha! That's how you do it. Now I'm playing like an assassin. Take out one enemy. Save. On the highest peak of the lowest dungeon, she pwned down her enemy upon the face of the mountain. Against the belief that she would die unnoticed, she became a legend respected by all. She was Sincelia, the greatest assassin that ever lived. Actually, if I was really playing like an assassin right now, I'd be waiting until it's nightfall. Speaking of which, yeah, dynamic stealth. I do have dynamic stealth going. What dynamic stealth does is it does the same thing as immersive NPCs in the dark, but without the scripting, like the scripting problems. Okay, what else would I do? I'm a vampire night vision. Turn off E and B.
Someone there.
Where are you? There you are. You're reading all my posts in all the posts in Morgan Freeman voice. Wasn't there another Forsworn over here? Could have sworn there was one. Shit. I'm sure they heard something, turned around, and saw the mountain littered with bodies. I wish I was as creative.
Who's?
God damn, 3 of them. And a frickin' Briarheart. Damn it. That's okay. Now I know where they are. Gotta give me some better arrows, though. Those Briar Hearts are... they're nothing to fool around with. Read this from the start, please, Skyrim Beast. Okay. I will read this from the start. Where do I start? Wow. One by one they all died. She passed through each chamber like the Reaper, cloaked in broad daylight, and she crept through the depths of hell unseen. And like a shadow, she stealthily slit the throats of her enemies one by one. We are your hype, guy. And she finally came up to the strongest enemy of them all, Alduin, the Eater of Worlds, the Destroyer of Man. It was a long battle, but after a long and perilous fight, Sincelia had finally prevailed. On the highest peak of the lowest dungeon, she something down her enemy upon the face of the mountain. Against the belief that she would die unnoticed, she became a legend respected by all. She was Sincelia, the greatest assassin that ever lived, and finally, one fateful day, a new man approached her, as was she. He was a vampire, and they became in love, and after thousands of years, their souls were claimed in oblivion. But the story was not over yet. They fought together against the Daedric gods. They came to an altar after the trip through the harsh lands of oblivion, and they reclaimed the souls of themselves and the vampires before their time. She and him became the rulers over the vampires, and through the rest of the time they ruled oblivion together. I'm sure they heard something, turned around and saw the mountain littered with bodies and bailed. That's awesome. Thank you, you guys. Now if I could just get you to copy and paste all that as a comment once this stream is done. Poison a frenzy, that's not going to do me any good. I don't feel like screwing around with lockpicking. You're tired, aren't you? Is it that damn briar heart again? Ha ha! Oh, come on! Seriously? Son of a bitch. This mother effing game. Oh, that pisses me off when that happens. And I lost 2 ebony arrows. Why was that NPC staring at the wall? I don't know. They do that. There's that bitch. Man, I only got 3,410 gold. I better get some money. What do we got here? Fire trap. Alchemy.
Never should have come here.
Shit. God damn. Well, I can level up. That's cool. What's that? Sneak 64. It says deadly aim. Sneak attacks with bow. Bows now do 3 times damage. What else do we have? Muffled movement. Noise from armor is reduced 50%. God, that's a tough one. Sneak attacks with daggers now do a total of 15 times normal damage. I guess deadly aim would make the most sense.
Hello? Who's there?
Hello?
Must be my imagination.
Must be. Should I be a writer? I think you should, Croson Day. I think both you and JR should be writers, if you're so inclined. Okay, one more piece to go to get what I need to reclaim Mehrunes' razor. Come on, Soul Gem. Ebony Boots, Ebony Mace of Expelling, Summon Daedra up to level 20. Nah. It ain't gonna do me any good now. Be Talon. What else do we got here? Empty. Empty. Of course they're empty. To liven up his chat, we should do this every day. Tell stories. Yeah, it's funny about the chat. There's times when, you know, there will be 30 plus people in the chat and only less than a handful of people. Well, I should say there will be like 30 plus people in the stream, but only a handful of people chatting. It would be cool if we could do it on the side without spamming chat, though. Okay, it's hard for him to read. That's alright. Spam that chat. That's what it's there for. I like reading people's comments. Well, except for stupid shit, like, what's an example? Earlier today, somebody came in and repeated the statement, "It is a mod," like 4 times. I was like, seriously? Once is enough. Okay, so where do I have to go now? Crack Tusk Keep. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but there's another YouTuber by the name of Gamer Poets. Oh man, what now? Why is it every time I start talking, an enemy appears? Where are you, bear? What the hell? Seriously? Anyway, every time I start talking, some enemy appears. Of course you can, Krausen Day. Spam the chat all you want. I really do try to keep my composure, though, when people ask me questions in which I think the answer is obvious. But sometimes it just gets really hard to do that. Shit, gargoyles. And a mud crab. What the hell? What just happened?
You can't win this!
Fuck. And I'm out of magic. Damn it. Oh, shit.
Fools?
Do I have a firestorm? No. Well, try this. That was crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that enemy before, a gargoyle sentinel. Oh, you have a firestorm. Just what I wanted too. This is where I need to go. Okay, she used his weapon on the journey through the province of Skyrim. After many trials, she took the dagger, the wit has claimed the lives of many souls. Sincelia was not at the peak of her true power. There's one of those sitting ducks over there. Oh, you moved. That's right. Keep looking. What was that?
Must be my imagination.
Yes, it must be. Hey, ugly. You gotta love that shout. It's so cool. Nope, nobody's here. Crozende, if I could make a request, could you use the word ogling and lollygagging somewhere in the story? Those two words. Oh my god. Sneak attack for 6 times damage, and my bow does 71 points of damage. So 7 times 6 is 42. My bow is doing 420 odd points of damage when I'm sneaking. Get him right there in the head. That's her brother was lollygagging. Thank you. If I ever win the lotto, my house is going to look like one of these keeps. Amulet of Mara, Glass Sword of Banishing, Summon Daedra up to level 12. I'm already level... I'm like, what, level 31 or 32? Stupid game, gotta give me a sword that's only effective up on enemies up to level 12. In his younger years, Deuceus was always ogling at the wall. Okay, I think I'm just gonna finish this quest and call it a night. I'm getting pretty tired. Hey, I got all these pieces.
What is it? Do you have one of the razor fragments?
I have all of them. This had better be worth it, Silas.
All at once. You're efficient.
Yeah.
I like that.
I bet you do.
Finally, all the pieces of Mehrunes' razor are in my hands. It's time I let you in on something.
What now?
There's a fourth piece, that scabbard in the display case, built to house the razor. And there's more. I know how to put all the pieces together. We just need to take them to Dagon's shrine and contact the Lord of Change directly. Ever since I was a boy, I felt this strange sense of destiny surrounding the Mythic Dawn cult. And now I know what it is. Don't you see? Fate has led you to me and to the pieces. Dagon has to answer our call. We're so close. I'll meet you at the shrine.
Whoa. Silas he just whirlwind sprinted across the lake.
Need something?
That poor kid Elysian. I need to get a home so I can adopt him. Get him out of the cold of Dawnstar.
Are you finished ogling the grotesque?
Ogling.
I suppose I should be grateful for Sincelia too.
What? Wait, what? Excuse me? What happened? And his sister Sincelia had destroyed Molag Bal. Deuces had gained the rage of Molag Bal. He had finally prevailed against his sister. Sincelia was no more. I don't think so. That's some freaky shit, man. You having a hard time here, Silas? How could you kill my character like that? Teach you to mess with me too. What now? Dawnguard?
Not so fast.
JR says, I meant about that guy running across the river. Yeah, that's some crazy shit too. He's not supposed to do that. Hello, it's Danny MC. How are you? MC as in Master of Ceremonies? That's some good shit, Crozen Day. Read the story from the beginning. The story gets better, Skyrim, but you'll have to wait till tomorrow. That story better get better. How you gonna kill my character off like that? That's terrible.
Good. You're here. I'll place the pieces on the altar, and Dagon should speak to us. Mehrunes Dagon, the Lord of Change. We have brought your razor to you. We beg you, please, bring the blade's full glory to Tamriel again. It's not working. Why don't you give it a try?
I don't
Just
think.
put your hands on the altar.
You, mortal,
I'm not mortal.
you are worthy of speaking to. You have claimed the pieces of my razor. It has been an amusing game to witness. But Dagon does not declare a winner while there is a pawn on the board. Kill Silas. He and his family have served their purpose.
I think you've served your purpose.
Kill him. Take your rightful place as my champion, or I will crush you.
I don't think so. Son of a bitch. But I do want that
Wait,
razor.
Don't kill me. There's another way. I can take the pieces back to my museum, seal them in a display case. You get a generous amount of gold, I get to complete my collection, and nobody has to die.
You know what? I don't want to take him out. I kind of like this guy. Get out of here.
Thank you. Here's your gold. I'll make a run for it back to Dawnstar.
Go on, get out of here.
You think to betray Mehrunes Dagon.
Yes, I do.
Suffer.
I think that bear just took out that Daedra. Dagon, you can have your fucking razor. My sword is 20 times what your razor could ever be. Sincelia appeared and said, "I don't think so, you son of a bitch." That's right. This is really all I care about, getting the key to Mehrunes' shrine, because this area respawns with Daedra, which will in turn allow me to get Daedra hearts. What else do we have here? Firebolt, I already know that spell. Soul Gem. Money. Circle of Major Conjuration. Soul Gem. Firestorm. Talon. Banishing. And what else? There's a chest in here full of ebony and gold ingots. Alright, gang, that's gonna conclude it for the night. I'm pretty tired. I will see you guys next time. Thanks for joining.